When the hard plates that make up the Earth's lithosphere rub against one another, they frequently generate faults on the surface of the globe. Strike-slip faults, such as the San Andreas Fault in California and the Denali Fault in Alaska, are among the most well-known and capable of generating extremely intense seismic activity. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at scientists reveal that Alaska is not what we're being told. Yeah, you heard it right. The study of these faults can assist geoscientists not only in better comprehending the process of plate tectonics, which contributed to the formation of the planet's continents and mountains, but also develop more accurate earthquake hazard models for these regions. Most studies on these types of faults are quite literally superficial, examining only the uppermost layer of the Earth's crust where the faults develop. New research led by seismologists at Brown University delves further into the Earth, analyzing how the near-surface portion of the fault relates to the base of the tectonic plate and the mantle. Charges in the thickness and strength of the plate deep under the Earth play a significant effect in determining the location of Alaska's Denali Fault, one of the world's major strike-slip faults. The findings begin to fill in significant gaps in our understanding of how geological faults behave and appear as they deepen, and they could eventually lead to the development of more accurate earthquake models for strike-slip faults in locations that experience frequent and severe earthquakes. This means that when geoscientists model earthquake cycles, they'll have new information on the strength of the deeper rocks, which will be useful for understanding the dynamics of these faults, how stress will build up on them, and how they may rupture in the future, said Karen M. Fisher, a geophysics professor at Brown and author of the study. The study, which is published in Geophysical Research Letters, was headed by Brown alumnus Isabella Gama, who conducted the research as a doctoral student in the university's Department of Earth, Environmental, and Planetary Sciences. The research focuses primarily on the 1,200-mile-long Denali Fault, which arcs through the majority of Alaska and a portion of Western Canada. In 2002, a magnitude 7.9 earthquake occurred there, causing lakes as far away as Seattle, Texas, and New Orleans to overflow. The researchers created a new 3D model of seismic wave velocities throughout Alaska using data from a cutting-edge network of seismic stations. The researchers were able to detect changes in the Alaskan tectonic plate's thickness and internal strength with the aid of this unique instrument. The model illustrates how these variations in plate strength, which reach as deep as almost 80 kilometers, influences the mechanics of where the Denali fault line originates. Geoscientists have determined that the Earth's crust is thicker south of the Denali fault and thinner north of the fault. Data on changes in the deeper mantle section of the plate have been less evident. In the current study, researchers showed for what is believed to be the first time that the Denali Fault arises as a result of an increase in strength on the northern side of the fault that extends through the entire upper plate. When scientists examined the base of the plate or lithosphere, they discovered that it's thicker and stronger on the northern side of the fault, whereas it is considerably thinner and weaker on the southern side. The deeper portion of the tectonic plate to the north can nearly operate as a backstop, according to the report. They conclude that the surface fracture occurred and remained in the margin of this denser, more robust lithosphere. Gama stated that there has been the contention that faults in the shallower, more brittle crust would not connect to structures in the deepest portion of the plate, but here we demonstrate that they do. This could signify a number of different things. It means, for instance, that strike-slip faults like the Denali Fault could experience earthquakes deeper than previously believed, and that plate motions could occur on defined boundaries that extend from shallow faults to the base of the plate. The EarthScope Transportable Array was placed in Alaska from 2014 to 2021 by IRIS, a National Science Foundation funded research group dedicated to researching the Earth's interior. This enabled the scientists to pursue a new line of inquiry. Researchers such as Gama and Fisher were now able to measure features of the deeper crust and mantle that were previously impossible. This was made feasible by the installation of a huge number of seismographs at temporary sites across the United States. The next step in the researchers' strategy is to examine additional strike-slip fault lines around the world to determine if comparable changes in the structure of tectonic plates exists at greater depth. Other well-known strike-slip fault lines are the San Andreas Fault in California and the Anatolian Fault in Turkey, both of which have historically generated significant earthquakes. The San Andreas Fault, for example, triggered the 1906 earthquake that killed hundreds in San Francisco. We hope that projects such as the EarthScope Transportable Array will continue to receive support so that we can obtain higher resolution images of the Earth's interior from anywhere anywhere on the planet, Gamma said. We hope to gain better understanding of plate tectonics by using these images, and we'll begin investigating how other strike slip faults appear and behave, looking for parallels with Alaska. This information could then be fed back into improving models for how earthquakes occur. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.